A good day to all of you little ones. Today, we are creating the 58th project in our lesson series. So let's get started. First, click on the plus mark at the top corner of the screen to open another tab. Next, type thunkable.com in the address bar and click the enter button. Now you have entered the Thunkable website. Again, click on the plus mark at the top corner of the screen to open another tab and go to the dpcode.lk website. Click on lesson number 296. Click the Start Project button here. Now you have entered the project. In the previous lesson, we created a chatbot app. Today, we are going to create a bookbot app that recommends suitable books for the users to read. You already know how to create an agent for the app. Now, I'll open a tab and type https://dialogflow.cloud.google.com in the address bar. Let's log into the Dialogflow account we created. The dialog chat agent we created in the previous lesson named Master Junior is displayed here. But for this, I need to create a new agent. Click on the arrowhead next to the agent's name. Let's select Create New Agent. Name the agent BookBot. Next, we need to select the correct time zone from the default time zones. I'll select GMT plus 5:30 Asia/Colombo time zone. Now click the Create button next to the agent's name. It takes a few moments to create the agent. Alright, now we have set up the agent. The name of the chat agent we created is displayed on the sidebar menu. I'll click on the settings icon next to this name. You can see several tabs in this main content area: General, Languages, ML Settings, Export and Import, Environment, Speech, Share and Advanced. First, go to the General tab and provide a short description of the agent. Under the description, I will type, "This is a simple book bot used to recommend books by creating with a Thunkable app." Next, enable the beta features and APIs and click the Save button. Okay, now we have saved the agent we created. Next, let's look at the intents. Click on Intents in the sidebar menu and select the default welcome intent. Delete all the responses here one by one. I'll add a new response here. Hello there, I am Wendolf. I love reading books. Would you like me to help you find a book to read? Alright, now click the Save button and select Intents from the sidebar menu again. Next, we will add follow-up intents. Move the mouse pointer over the default welcome intent and click the Add follow-up intent that appears. Select Yes here. Now open the default welcome intent Yes that has been added. Let's remove the input content. The output content provides Yes. You can now see a lot of training phrases like this. Below that, you can add responses. For the response, I will type, "Great, would you answer a few of my questions?" Okay, now click the Save button to save the intent. Next, we will add the next follow-up intent. Click on Intents in the sidebar menu again. Click on the arrowhead next to the default welcome intent displayed in the content area. You can now see the follow-up intent we added as default welcome intent Yes. Move the mouse pointer over this follow-up intent and click on the Add follow-up intent that appears next to it. Select Custom here. You can see that the follow-up intent has been added here. Let's open this intent. First, we need to rename the intent. I will type age instead of custom and click the Save button. For the input content, remove the default content and provide Yes. Additionally, Yes was assigned for the output context. I will remove this context and set age for the output context. Let's provide Yes, I would as the training phrase. The response will be, "How old are you, my friend?" Alright, let's save this intent as well. Next, we need to add the third follow-up intent. As before, click on Intents in the sidebar menu. Click on the arrowhead next to the default welcome intent displayed in the content area. You can now see the added follow-up intents. Move the mouse pointer over the last follow-up intent and click on the Add follow-up intent that appears next to it. Select Custom here. You can see that the follow-up intent has been added here. Let's open this intent. First, we need to rename the intent. I'll type genre instead of custom and click the Save button. For the input context, provide only age and remove the other context. Provide genre for the output context. context. Enter the training phrase as 7 years. For the next response, type what genre of books would my friend want to read? Okay, let's save this intent. Now we have added 3 follow-up intents. Next, we need to add the 4th follow-up intent. Once again, I will click on intents in the sidebar menu. Click on the arrowhead next to the default welcome intent displayed in the content area. You can now see the added follow-up intents like this. Move the mouse pointer over the last follow-up intent and click on the add follow-up intent that appears next to it. Select custom here. Now the follow-up intent has been added here. Let's open the intent. First, we need to rename the intent. I will type final instead of custom and click the save button. For the input context, provide only genre and remove the other context. Leave the output context empty. Enter the training phrase as fiction. For the response, type O. Great choice. Here are my favorites. 1. Harry Potter series. 2. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Okay. Now let's save the intent by clicking the save button. Alright, now we have added all the intents. Let's see how to import or export the agent we created. For that, click on the settings icon next to the agent's name in the sidebar menu. Let's go to the export and import tab here. Now click the export as a zip button. You can see a zip file has been saved. You can share this file with anyone. Similarly, if you want to upload an agent zip file downloaded from another resource to your Dialogflow account, use the import from zip button. Next, let's connect the agent we created to the Thunkable app. Let's click on integrations in the sidebar menu. I'll click on web demo here and enable web demo. Now we have received a code like this. Copy the URL under src using Ctrl+C. Click the refresh button at the top of the window to refresh this page once. Alright, we have created the chat agent, but it hasn't been connected to the Thunkable app yet. Now I'll go to the tab where the Thunkable project is open. I'll drag a web viewer from the user interface under Add Components into the screen. Now go to the properties of the web viewer and paste the URL we copied when creating the Dialogflow agent. Alright. Now we have connected the Dialogflow agent. You can see that the screen has changed immediately. We don't need any code for this project. Now we have completed the creation of the BookBot app. You can live test the app and check it out for yourself. If you have done it like this, you little ones are very talented. Send your design to me on WhatsApp at note 7681252244 for me to take a look. Tell your friends about the creation and send the app to your friends as well to see. And one more thing, join the DP Coding School Telegram group and try to be the DP Code Champ Best of the Week once every week. For that, stay in touch with us. Additionally, you can now join our DP Coding Club. You can start a DP Coding Club in your school as well. We are ready to provide all the guidance for that. If any school with computer lab is interested in starting a DP Coding Club, make a request to the principal to info@dpcc.lk. So see you with another interesting lesson through DP Coding School. Have a nice day.